Look at that nose highlight, bro. Look. Ooh. We just go. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Welcome to my video. My name is bigzaddyteas. What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video. Boom. Okay. So in today's video, you get an old school, you'll feel me, by how I got chased by some dogs, bro. Dogs with the S. 2 stories in one. Let's do it. Okay, so boom. In middle school, I didn't really associate with many people. Like, I didn't really associate with many people. And there was these 2 girls I used to always hang out with up until like the end of 8th grade. And both of these occurrences happened with them. The first time was one of the times the girl, she used to stay right up the street from me, like a couple blocks down. And for a little second, they had somebody else staying with them. And that person had a dog. Now, if you don't know me, let me tell you something. I do not like dogs. I do not do dogs. I do not like them. They are not my forte. I do not get along with them. They like me. The feeling is not mutual. I do not like dogs. Any size. Pint size. Puppies. I don't care. I don't do them. I do not. Now, if you know me, you may know I have a dog. This was not... I had no parts in this. This was not my, say so. Because if I had to say so, I would say so that the dog be gone so. Okay, so.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I had no parts in it. I did not agree with that. Let's just get that out of the way. So, we at a girl house. They got the dog. Mind you, my allergies are like the devil. But back then, they were worse when it came to animals. And so, the dog would like make me sneeze all the time. Dogs and cats make me sneeze all the time. So, they knew it was her brother. I don't think it was anyone else in the house. And they knew that I was like, actually, I think her sister might have been there. Anyway, they knew I was afraid of dogs, like all the way afraid of dogs. But they thought it would be funny to go get the dog out. So I'm just like, no, we're not doing doggy play. No, it is the devil. They're just like, oh no, we're gonna keep the door closed and we're gonna be in there playing with the dog by ourselves. We ain't gonna open the door. So I'm like, alright, cool, it's whatever. So I'm standing in the room. They done closed the door. They done went and got the dog. I don't know who thought it was funny to open that door. They opened that door, honey. That dog ran in. I jumped over that dog and I ran out. Yes, I said over. Yes, the dog was about this big. No, I ain't even going. No. But I don't care. That's an ankle biter. You know what that mean? It bite. I ran in and I closed the door behind me so the dog was trapped. So I come down the hallway. They're like, what the dog? I'm like, the dog is in the room. And I'm out here safe. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. So then they're like, we finna open the door. I'm like, don't play with me. They go put their hand on the knob. Oh, word? I put my hand on the front door knob. They say, Tiara, don't open the door, the dog will run away. I said, I don't care. Don't open that door and I won't run away. They like, alright, we're gonna grab the dog. We're gonna bring her back in there. You go back in the room. I'm like, alright, bet. Do it. Or I'm going to open this door and I'm going to let the dog run away. And it's going to be on you because it's not even your dog. And I'm going to let it happen. I'm going to let the dog be free. Like, alright, stop playing. I'm like, alright. Instead of doing what they said they was going to do, what you think they did? They opened that knob and then let that dog run after me. I opened that knob and I let that dog run outside. I took off running down that street, baby. I ain't have on no shoes. I had on giant pajamas. I was gone out of there. Had to blast, right? So me and this dog running down the street. So I'm running. And then the dog will stop. So then I stop. So then we'll just be staring at each other. And then it cut at me again. So then I take off again. And then it stop. And then I stop. And it cut at each other. So eventually I went in a circle. And I went back to the house and I closed the door. So the dog was outside and I did not care. Like, I don't care when it comes to dogs. I don't do them. If it ran away, it ran away. I don't care. Don't play with my feelings. Like, oh my God, you left the dog outside. You right. You right. And if it was up to me, it'll stay there. They're like, all right, go back in the room. We ain't gonna let the dog get in there no more. I promise. And I bet they didn't. Next time, I was gonna let that dog chase me through the entire neighborhood. And hopefully, another dog was gonna bite it. Because if the dog got lost, if the dog got hit, if the dog anything, I would have been okay with it. Because it wasn't my fault. That's it. Story number 2. It was... Go back.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Okay.
Reclaiming my time.
Mr. Secretary,
Reclaiming my
the time belongs to the gentlelady from California.
So, story number 2. Same house, same place. So remember them 2 girls I was talking about? Okay. So this involves the other one. And we went to the house practically every day. And so it was this one day when we were leaving from the girl house because we was going to a basketball game back at the school. And like right across the street, it was these Mexicans. And they had these big old black dogs. Don't know what they call. I told you I don't like dogs. Don't really care. Giant dogs. That's all I know. Like, the fence was like this far from their head type dogs. Like, so they had puppies. And yes, I say puppies because them puppies was humongous. They used to always keep the puppies in the yard. Their non-gated yard. Their open yard. Right? So, one day, at this point, dogs was like big. Like, they weren't fully grown, but they was them giant puppies that be like. So, we were leaving her house. And her house was 3 houses from the corner. So we were like just about at the corner. We were like on the last house. And before we had left her house, we had asked the girl, we like, oh, do your dogs bite? And the girl was like, yeah. So I'm already shook. Because I'm like, who does that? Your dog ain't on no leash, ain't in no gate, out here playing like it ain't nothing, and your dogs bite. They not friendly. Who does that? So we met to the corner, and the girl I'm with thought it was funny to start making barking sounds. We at the corner, she like, woo, woo, woo. I can't do it loud because then my dog gonna start barking, and that's gonna be never ended, and we not gonna do that. She start barking, she like, woo, woo, woo. Right? So, the first time it happened, the dogs looked over, disregarded it. Second time, woo, woo, woo. Dogs look over at us. I'm like, bro, stop. So we trying to walk across the street. Well, I'm trying to leave her because she thought it was funny. But the second time she did it, the dogs just kept looking at us. Like, they stopped. And they turned towards us and was like, it was 2 of them. They was like, oh, you trying to challenge me? What's tea? Because we could do this right now, right here. So we trying to walk across the street. Why the dogs start walking towards us? you know dogs don't walk, they do this little trot. They start trotting towards us, right? So I'm like, I know the devil is a liar. They start coming towards us. Boy, I ran. I took off. I was gone. I don't care. I had to blast. I had to blast. Mind you, based on where we were, the school would have been in this direction. Like, literally, like, not far at all. Like, not even a block away. But for some reason, we took off running in this direction, which was towards the school that was next to us, which was a school for disabled children. So we took off running towards the disabled school. Mind you, still to this day, I really don't even remember how you even get in that school. Like, the school is not easy to get into, obviously, because they don't want children leaving out the school as well. So it would have been easy to get into our school because the gates is open and you could just close the gates, and the dogs would have had no entry. But baby, we took off running through that field, and it was on. Them two dogs took off. Mind you, Mama Bear and Daddy Bear back there barking, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, be with me. Jesus, be a fence. Please do not jump this gate, because them dogs was big enough to jump the gate. So I'm like, please do not jump this gate. Mind you, did I even tell you who was holding the dogs, who was keeping the dogs? Little girl had to be like 7, and then her little sister, who was like 5. This is who trying to stop dogs. They're like, whatever the dog's name was, freaking Rack and Tack. All I know is I'm holding, right? So then they over here running behind the dogs. I'm gone. Then the dogs, like, I turn around. Did I fall? Bro, did I fall? No. All I remember is the dogs ended up stopping on their own. By the grace. The dogs ended up stopping on their own. And then that's when the girls came up and they grabbed them by the collar. Mind you, the dog still was trying to go at us even when they grabbed them by the collar though. Like, the dog had a little rest break and it was ready to go for round 2. But they had it by the collar, but that dog was finna be loose, to be honest. And they called themselves taking the dogs back. Guess what? I walked back to school so fast. I ain't want to run again because I ain't want to be like, let's do this again. You know, she running. I got this. You know, I ain't wanting to be on that. So I'm just like, okay, let me get back to my roots. So then I get back. Then I noticed, oh, I was so mad because I had these little polo shoes. It was, how they look? There was some little plaid polo shoes, I think. Yeah. And they were shaped like little Vans or something. And I used to love them shoes. And I ripped them shoes running from them dogs. I ripped them at the sole, baby. I was gone. It's like, wow. This is the turmoil you caused? And I really, really did mean to call animal control on them. And I put that on everything. We were supposed to call animal control on them. It just ended up never happening. But the me today, yeah, but that's it. That's the end of the story. So please like, comment, and subscribe. If you feeling your girl, you feel me. Follow me. All the links will be in the description and at the end of this video. This me signing off. Hey.
Her pistol go. Her pistol go. I said her pistol go. Cause she a fashion killer and I'm a trendy nigga. I said her pistol go.